So what are you doing on your Saturday night? This is my Saturday night. This is what I'm doing. This is what I enjoy. I don't need to make a penny. It costs me about $50 a month for the internet, and I do whatever I want. Try to give pleasure to whoever I can, and just come out here and say it like it is. It's like going at a baseball. You see every single pitch, and I give you the countdown. Here is a golf ball. For the last few minutes, I have been counting all the dots. How many dots are on this golf ball? I'm on the final countdown, and I'm going to do it in front of you on that empty space. Okay? I'm at how much right now? 400. 401, 402, 403, 404, 405. Wow, 405. The angel in the passage of the five ring. 406, angel and man. 407, angel and God. 408, angel in the heavens. 49, 410, oh my birthday, the day, oh I can't say anything. 411, 412, 413, 414, 415, 416, 417, 418, 419, 420, 421, 422, 423, 424, 425, 426, 427, 428, 429, 430, 431, 432 dots on the board. The ball is all marked. 432. Beta creation angel. All these divots and dots. Why? What is it about golf? God, egg, life, man. F for man. F for February. Second month. Second month for man. 2 or 6. In one letter, they call it the letter Z. Z-E-D. And now you can make a whole other word with that too. So we established there's 432 on here. 2 times 3 is 6, times 4 is the 24 hours of man. 2 and 4 is 6 of man. 2 times 4 is 8 of the heaven. 6 and 8 of the heaven makes 14, the letter N with neutralization between the one spirit and the angles. Okay? And once you do that, it becomes the letter Z. It turns sideways because it becomes the life of man. So now you have the Z and the N together, which makes 40. And in Monopoly, that's one time around, and that's the game. Everything begins actually at 41 because the game cannot be established until somebody has a chance to catch the Mediterranean in spot 1. That takes 41 to get there. I had something else in my book I thought of before. Just everything is weird, eh? For, you know, like I was saying before on the Mug of David, there's 2 M's. One is east, one is west. 2,000. Everything happens 2,000 years. And then it was like Moses and for 1,500 years. And, you know, it just doesn't make any sense anymore. I don't see it. I don't see it. If anybody wants to know the number count, I played a game of tic-tac-toe with myself, and I don't know why, but I went club, spade, diamond, heart. What it meant is the club ended up winning the tic-tac-toe over everybody. He went 4 perfect games. He got a number 4. The spade ended up with a 5, and the diamond ended up with a 5. Therefore, there the freedom of 55 is diamond spade, because the 4 and the 6 is what's connected. That's their freedom. Oh, okay. Because we're connected. Our angel in us, our angle is the club angle. Okay, and what changes down is the spade is our suit, the dark spade. Okay, or the red man's blood heart. It's the same thing. So we're being held by the spade and the diamond. And who are they holding? They're holding hostage is the club and the heart. And the hostage is, and the plans are, and here's the way it goes. You are here in life for a life sentence. You shall live till death do you part, and rejoin you in the heavens. It's the way it is, man. You know what I tell you? I'm a truck driver. What more do I know? You want me to do it? I'll try and do it. I'll try. I'll tell you before I start, there's a chance I ain't going to succeed. And I might break something, don't forget. I'm telling you like it is, before I start, no one's going to get mad at you. And if someone gets mad at you, hey, at least you did the best you could. Isn't that what it's all about? Break never is the best, I try harder. Or is it 10 never is the best? I try harder? Because 10 is only perfect. It's not the best. 10 is not the best. 10 is an equation. When somebody holds up a 10, they're holding up an equation of a judgment. But 10 describes something. It actually, you know what? The highest you should ever get is 9.9, just like 9.99, and stop right there. Because you started at 0. You could have got 0. If you end up getting 10, they're actually judging you with 11. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9, I got 10 fingers out, 9. I got one more finger is 11. They judge on 11. Can a judge give 0? If he can give 0, then 10 has no value. You now have 11. So every Olympic that ever went on, there's a problem. The judgment of 10 cannot count. They're now judging 10 out of 11. So whoever gets a 10 is actually getting 9.1 instead of the 10. So their judgment was way too high. I don't know. That's the way I see it. And don't forget, myself, I make errors. And you know what's good about it? So if I can see it, I do it online. I go, oh, I shouldn't have done that. I learned for next time. For next time I made a mistake, so I was wrong. I did it wrong. At least if I did it right and only saw it once, my perception of it might change. You know, I might look at it and say, yeah, it's right. But when it's wrong, how would you know if it's wrong? It's so much fun. Somebody points it out to you. Now you got another angle to work with. The more angles, I mean, they take out that tape measure and they got a dot. Take out the clock. Hey, man, what time is it? And then the clock goes on, 59, 58, and then it goes 9 1/100ths of a second, 8 1/100ths of a second. So now you have actually 4 numbers when it all started out equal to the 4 numbers of 159. When you had the 1 minute left, you had the double 0, and the 1 minute, you had only the 3 numbers. But the less time went, the longer the numbers became. You follow me? Don't worry about it. Yeah, I'd have to look back at this tape because I didn't make a mistake, but I lost where I was at. The word valet is a jack, okay, in French, and the number count is 60. 6 for man in the 2-8 world, which means the beta heaven, or the 4-6 world. It's just an expression, I am 6th man of the 4-6 world. 6-0, man. Actually, if you really want to look at it, man in his world is 60. It happened in 67, which would be God and man in his world. God, man, and his world. 67, the spirit of 67. Do you know why it's the spirit of 67? Because we're going to do a little Nostradamus math here. Although I haven't studied enough into it, I come up with one of my own. 7 times 6 is 42, which is the number of the angel. 5 and 9, because the letter count of 5 and 9, okay, is 42. So you have 42 for the 5, which is the spirit ring, and the 9 is the birth. I call it the 5 angel ring, okay, the ring that connects. Where else was I with that one? Lost you again, right? Where am I here? I'm going to have to skip that one. Did I ever tell you about the months of the year? Doesn't matter. I ain't going to tell you now. We're going to end it right here on a good side. Is there anything else in here before I shut anything down? Before I shut anything down. Porsche 944. I don't know how this got mixed up, but this is 9H for it, and this says Porsche 944 in this one right over here. And that year that I used was the year 2014. Just Porsche 944. Okay, we're going to end it the way it is. I'm getting dribbly. I did want to show you something. The total number count of all the Rosen cars, 808. Now take a good. I put this on the last cassette, but I'm putting it again. 808. Now that I have a little bit of time, So let me show you where that 808 comes from. See that? The ace 5, 2 value 4, 3 value 9, 4 value 8, 6 value 18, high for man, 5 value 13, 8 value 23 for creation. Oh, that was 7. 8 value 28 for beta creation because it's her heaven. 9 value is 45. 10 value is 50. Jack, Queen, King, Ace 11, Ace 1, Ace 4. Okay. And I didn't add on the Ace 11, Ace 4 in any of them. I just added on the total value. And the total value of all those dot images are pursuit, trivial pursuit. We're coming up to it. Am I going the right way? No? How come we can't find it? Oh, there it is. Totals. 202, 4 suits, 808, bicycle cards. And now I hold you up. Same number. See the 364 below it? It's the number of days in a year. Oh, don't forget, yes, there's 365, but let me explain to you. Okay? Each suit has a value of 1. They say it's 1 suit. It's 1 suit each. So each suit gets 1 day of 1 year every 4th year. That's why we have the leap year. Okay? But the extra day in the leap year is because of the diamond, because the diamond counts in man's life on both sides the same way on the center line. Okay, there's nothing here on this one because this is an expression card. Okay, if I take out another card, this is the 6 of diamonds, both sides. Give me a card that's not supposed to. I'd show you the queen, but she's lost her head. I'm doing a little work with the cards, so every card I'm picking up lately is a diamond, you know. You know, just like something like that, you know. Upside down. Because God's down there, God's up there, he's down there, and he's up there. You see his hair, the way it curls is a 6. See that? D6, because they're the father of all the angels, these cards. They're the fathers of all the angels. I don't know how it works. Okay, every card has a relation. 13 minutes gone. Before I make myself embarrass myself, I just want to let you know who I am. I forgot to introduce myself 3 days ago. I'm related to Pocahontas, right there. They're starting to unfreeze Mr. Walt Disney and bring him out so we can see the rest of his imagination. Because you know what, Walt Disney, I think he told a little fib. I think Mr. Walt Disney is God, and he stood down here to start the whole thing, and then he said, "Freeze me up." So became Mr. Freeze, and Mr. Freeze is God in heaven because the universe is cold. It's cold outside. Oh my God. Oh my God. Let me tell you a story. I wish I could get a light. I drove down to Toronto with a worker. I was very young, maybe 21 years old. The heater didn't work, minus 30. Okay, the heater don't work. And him like a putz, and me like a putz. Instead of stopping and saying, hey, we just won't go, we went anyways like nuts, 5-hour drive. And that wasn't the only time. Crazy. People are crazy. And I know people are crazy because I know the crazy things I've done. And you know what's even crazier? The things that I haven't done that people either assumed or somehow people made up and put online about me. It's really funny that. And you know what? I just have to stay strong about that because, you know what? People try to deface other people. And you know what? It is what it is. Take your judgment based on the knowledge you see of who I am. Okay? I'm a cousin. Ronald, Ronnie, Raphael. This is the book, The 6 Days of Man. Free the myth of Zazareth.